Hi, friends. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Today, we're here to talk about the 5 things that keep bringing us back to Carnival cruising. Stay tuned, guys. Let's get into this. Hey, friends. Welcome to the High Seas Paul and Cindy YouTube channel, guys. We do a lot of cruising, mukbangs, first bites, first sips, and guys, we love it out on the high seas, guys. And we got some exciting food reviews coming up. We got some exciting cruises coming up. But what keeps bringing us back to Carnival, Cindy?
Well, we love Carnival. Of course, that was our first cruise line that we started in 2010. We have a lot of highs that we would like to bring to you guys.
Right.
Why we still continue cruising with Carnival. What's
Right.
the number 5, Paul?
Right. And number 5, guys, and again, this is the top 5 things that keep bringing us back to Carnival, guys. And it's been a since the pandemic, it's been a little up and down. So I'm going to get in there with number 5 on the Comedy Club. We've cruised other cruise lines, and we really love the Punchliner Comedy Club. Because let's face it, guys, you're in New York, you're in Los Angeles, you're going to the Comedy Cellar or something like that.
Yeah.
Those tickets are a lot of money.
They are.
A lot of money. And they've got great comedians on Carnival. They usually do 4 shows a night, I would say, easily, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So they do a couple PG for the family, keep the family involved, which is really cool. And then they do the R-rated plus there later in the evening as it progresses. And it gets pretty wild sometimes. A lot of fun, and if you're sensitive, you might want to stay away from those shows. But definitely the Punchliner Comedy Club has been an amazing event there on Carnival that we really enjoy. And let's talk about like when you do 7-day cruises.
Yes.
Most of the time or above, and even sometimes shorter cruises.
Yes.
They'll switch the comedians. They start with a couple guys, then they'll bring a couple more on just to mix things up and keep it fresh. And let's talk about when they do it in the main theater.
That's my favorite part because it's actually a bigger area because the Punchliner Comedy area is kind of small and tight. You have to wait in line. They clear the lounge, and then you got to get back in line. But the theater, there's great views everywhere you sit.
Right. And Cindy loves sitting right up front, the front table on those smaller venues. That's just a little joke there.
I tried to get my mama, but she wouldn't do it.
All right, guys, let's get into number 4 here.
Okay, let's get back into this, Paul. What is our number 4?
So number 4 here on what keeps bringing us back to Carnival, it's got to be, I really like their complimentary food venues. Now, I say complimentary because if I say inclusive or if I say included, it might confuse some people.
Yeah.
So there's no upcharge for this. And we're going to start with like Guy's Burger. Love the Guy's Burgers.
Yes, he does.
Blue Iguana. And I mean, they do breakfast, lunch. They do huevos rancheros. They'll make fresh eggs, put them on your huevos rancheros.
I love their fish tacos.
Tacos, yeah, that's a lunch thing. I don't think I've seen it on breakfast.
No, but on lunch, they did the fish tacos. They do the shrimp. You can put it in a bowl, burrito, anything you want. They'll take care of you.
Okay, so I'm sticking here still on breakfast, and they make a big breakfast burrito, or they do a big breakfast bowl. So either way is great. And like Cindy said, you can have your lunch, your fish tacos. I get usually 3 different meats. They can put it in a bowl. Do they still make taco shells?
No, they don't.
I haven't seen the taco shells for a while.
They wasted them. Everybody
was wasting them. So finally, they got smart and went with the bowls
for us.
So what else is great there that's included, Cindy? You've got Gigi's for lunch.
Yes.
And what else?
And then they got Cucino del Capitano for lunch.
Oh, amazing.
A lunch menu.
Right.
So you can test it out, and if you enjoy it, you can book your reservation for dinner, which is very affordable.
Right, and those are some of our favorites. But let's talk about the XL class ships.
Yes.
One of my favorites, if you've watched our vlogs, you know I love that Shaq's Big Chicken. I love it, I love it. Like the fries, and also does breakfast really well.
They do.
Yep, so Guys Big Chicken's a great one. And also, while we're on the XL class ship, let's talk about the little street eats there.
They got street eats right there up by the Lido deck. They have it's almost like 3 food trucks.
Right.
And they have all different kinds. What do they have, Paul?
So they've got sizzle. What's sizzle?
Sizzle is more like like a dumpling type food menu.
Kind of different nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fry one. The thyme fry, is it?
Yeah.
Thyme fries.
I'll put the pictures up here. And they have all different, like tater tots one day with the different toppings. It's really good, guys.
Right. And that's one thing I like. If you followed our vlogs, you know I do a lot of first bites. So I've done all the first bites on those on the Mardi Gras vlog. So check those out.
Yes.
But we're into big, bold flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our jam. And that's one thing that I like about, you know, like Guys and that I like about the street eats and a lot of that stuff there. But they've got so much included that other lines, you know, that we've been on.
Yeah.
Every little thing is an upcharge,
yes.
And we like the flavors of these places. So
it's really good, guys.
Yeah, definitely like the street eats, the Mad Sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And also they've got, you know, they've got one of the rotisserie Indian meat things. I forget what they call it, guys. I apologize. We'll try to put that in there, so we'll have it for you. If not, just look for it out. If you're on the XL class ships, you will love it, guys. So that's, you know, some of the great things that keeps bringing us back. And I love nothing more than a Guy's Burger at sea on a sea day.
He does.
All right, we'll get into number 3 shortly.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's get into number 3. Number 3 reason why we keep coming back to Carnival.
What is it, Paul?
Well, I got to say, compared to the other cruise line I've been on, it's that at sea feeling. Carnival really makes you feel like you're cruising on the high seas, guys. From specialty decks to when you're on the XL class ships, they have all the restaurants and the bars are half in, half out, wide decks. On the lower level, which is really nice because you're close to the sea there. And even a lot of the older ships that we used to sail on that we like, you know, the Fantasy class and even the Pride, they have those large Serenity decks in the back, not in the front, but in the back with an open air feel that, you know, is really important to us. And we really like to feel like we're sailing when we're out cruising. I've been on another line there where I feel like I'm in an indoor shopping mall until I go, you know, 12, 13, 14 stories up in the air. And at that point, you're so high, you don't really hear the ocean as well, and you're not as connected. So that would be my number 3 thing that I really enjoy about Carnival.
On deck 5, the promenade deck, they have the large windows with the big seats, so you're actually looking out and enjoying the sea. That's the reason why you're cruising.
Right. And that's the thing with Carnival compared to the other line that I've done. I just feel that I have much more of an ocean sea experience, which is one of the reasons I like cruising. Okay, so this will be the second reason why we continue cruising with Carnival. And if you've cruised with me before, you know this is on my list, guys.
Yeah.
Guys Pig and Anchor Brew House. Smash. Boom.
Hands down.
Love it. Love it. Guys, specialty drinks. I mean, the Bloody Marys are off the charts.
They are.
They do the aged vodka with all the vegetables in there. All the bacon. It's basically a salad in that. It is. But the bacon Bloody Mary, the marinated vodka they use, the spirits they have there, and guys, if you know me, it's all about the bourbon there. Far more bourbons than any other cruise that I've been on. It's always that Guy's Pig and Anchors. Anchor Brew House, and I'm here to tell you guys, for all my bourbon lovers, you know who you are. This one's Kit Low here. This is Taylor. This is my first time having Taylor bourbon. It's really, really good. From Taylor behind me to Double O to just on and on and on.
My favorite is the Whiskey Smash.
Yeah, and the bourbon.
Bourbon Smash,
I think Cindy really liked that Double O Bourbon Smash.
That was really good. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it.
Pig and Anchor and Thanksgiving. And what are you drinking, Cindy?
It's a Bourbon Smash.
Okay, and it's not just a regular Bourbon Smash. It's a Woodford Double Oak
snack.
It
So,
is.
and it's got lime, mint, and that's about it. It is pretty refreshing.
What are you drinking, Paul?
Look at this. We've got their marinated Bloody
Vodka.
Mary mix in there. Got bacon, a lot of olives, lime. Anyways, cheers, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Boom. That's how we're starting.
And a lot of high-end scotches.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite there that they have, I'd like to kind of take it back home and put it in my supercharged Mustang, is that Wild Turkey Rare Breed, 120, 116 proof, high octane. But if you can get past the high octane there, some people do ice. I try to do neat, but that has a lot of flavors in it, and just so many bourbons, whiskeys, and scotches that I can't find on any other bar, on any other ship.
It's true.
And let's talk about the bands. Always have great rock and blues
They
bands.
do.
Just love the whole vibe. And of course, in Guy's Pig and Anchor Brew House, you're getting the same ribs, brisket, everything that you would get, hamburgers, everything that you would get in his restaurant. Not the Guy's Pig and Anchor barbecue. That's a totally different thing, not even close. Basically, that's the old-fashioned barbecue, as I've mentioned many times before, and it's mediocre at best.
I agree.
Giving it a generous rating there, I would say.
I think so too.
But definitely his barbecue in the Pig and Anchor brew House is another level. And let's talk. I know you want to bring something up.
What's that?
I know what you want to bring up, Cindy. What are you trying to bring up here? Okay. All right. So I thought you was going to bring up all the beers.
The brew house there. The brewery.
Right. The brewery.
Yeah.
And all the beers they have there. And they make their own beer on the ship.
They do.
And I think they make one of your favorite drinks on that ship too. What is that?
It's a Thirsty Frog. It's a high-end vodka drink.
I'm not into those drinks. It's not me. She really enjoys them. They're refreshing.
Yeah. But
they do use a high quality vodka.
They do.
Unlike other ones, I'm not going to mention any brands because I don't want to offend anybody. But it's a high quality vodka, kind of like
Truly be nice, Paul.
Yeah, right. Kinder than necessary. So, anyways,
that's a hint.
Yeah. Guys, Pig and Anchor Brew House. It's amazing, guys.
It is.
And it's one thing that would keep me booking with Carnival.
I agree.
Yep. All right, guys. So stay tuned. We're getting into the top reason.
Never.
And hey, there might be a bonus.
There might be one.
All right, friends. Let's get into the number one reason why we keep booking with Carnival. And I think that we've agreed on pretty much everything 100% here.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say, Cindy?
I agree, yes.
On this top 5 list? So the number one reason why we keep booking with Carnival for both of us is going to be the Havana area and the Havana experience. I think it's more of an experience.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just more than the Havana area.
Yeah.
Let's start with the location.
Okay.
I'm going to say the Vista class ship on Deck 5 is the best of the best on the Havana experience right now. And I'm going to do the Panorama first because it's the newest.
Yes.
Horizon. And then the Vista. Mm-hmm. The Panorama had the windows from the top to the bottom of the infinity pool. Mm-hmm. So there was no obstruction. On the Vista, you've got a little metal shield there. You've got maybe 2-3 foot obstruction in the pool there.
Yeah.
So Panorama and Horizon have the best infinity pool with the 2 jacuzzis on the side. Mm-hmm. The furniture is always very, very comfortable.
You can always find one. I see too.
And plenty of room. The service, guys, is amazing. But one of the big draws for me, and one thing I don't like and I don't know how you feel about this, is when you go on other cruise ships on busy sea days, we like to do the sea day brunch. A lot of times we'll do our mukbangs and new menu items, first bites. So when we come back, we can't find a decent place to sit.
Sit.
Never a problem in the Havana.
Never.
Handful of people, always chilled, relaxed people out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we can always get a great seat. We can go to the pool anytime we want.
Yeah.
There's not 200 kids in there.
Nope.
And just always plenty of people just relaxing, just a few people usually. And it's just great service. You've got usually a couple bartenders inside, outside. You got the towel people,
Mm-hmm.
got your own towel people out there. Then they're also bringing you frozen fruit
It's
treats,
really good.
snacks,
Mhm.
and just the general vibe out there is amazing. Is there anything you want to add in that little bit?
I mean, you feel like a VIP out there because there's not a lot of people out there.
Right.
So I mean, whatever you need is right there.
Right. And we've always made great connections and friends out there
Yes.
in that relaxed vibe.
Mhm.
So as I'm getting back to, the Vista class is the best Havana experience.
Yes.
And I'm going to start, I mentioned before, the location.
Mhm.
So you go out right around the corner there, you have the Ocean Plaza, you have the ocean with great bands usually, and that's a place we hang out a lot.
We do.
And everything that we like is on, that deck generally on those ships.
Mhm.
So you've got the Ocean Plaza bar, which I've had Lantons at before, amazingly, and that was on the breeze. But also, you've got the coffee bar there in the
We
morning.
do.
And if they get too busy, they open up the Ocean Plaza bar for coffee. Not only that, the Havana bar has its own espresso. Now, usually that starts about 9 a.m.
Mhm.
So if you get up a little later, that works out well.
Yes.
But at least you don't have to stand in that long, cafe line there for the coffee, which all the employees and everybody's at, and it's always a super long line. So all the nightlife we like is on that deck,
Yes, it is.
and when you're on the panorama and when you're on the horizon, you also have our second favorite, the Guy's Pig and Acre on that deck. You've got the piano bar. And we always like to be midship anyways because
We
we
do.
don't like messing with the elevators a lot. We take the stairs.
Mhm.
Usually it's a level or two, and we just don't like messing with the elevators unless we have to.
Yes.
So let's get to the XL class. That's a little different.
Mhm.
That's more towards the front. It's on the side. No jacuzzi. Small pool.
Awful.
It's still great service. Great little nightclub, just like on the horizon.
What deck are we talking about, Paul? On this
Oh,
one?
sorry. Yeah, getting a little ahead, guys.
Yeah.
So that would be deck 8
8.
on the XL class. And again, that's one of our favorite decks on the XL class
We
because
do.
it has everything that we like.
Mhm.
Guy's Pig and Anchor, the Heroes Bar, Summer Landing.
Yes.
List goes on and on. Shebang, which isn't my favorite, but I mean, it's
there.
close by. You've got a lot of the steakhouses. You've got the Grand Atrium
Rudy
there.
Seafood.
Oh, yeah, Rudy's is
Yeah,
one of our
Rudy's.
favorites.
Mhm.
You got Tapanaki.
Got the pizza, deli, everything on
Right.
that deck.
And again, it's in a good spot for us to take the stairs,
Mhm.
that go a level or two
Yes.
up and down. But it's a much smaller area than it is on the Vista class ships. And it doesn't give you the same views that does. But it's still good.
I love it.
We have it booked on the upcoming Jubilee
Yes.
out of Galveston in January. And we're also going to be trying something new here next week. We're going to be on the Carnival Venezia. We're doing the Trezia area,
Yeah.
which is supposed to have some other specialties, including a steakhouse lunch
hmm
and quite a few other treats on private sail away, champagne.
Champagne.
We're not on the drink package the first day. That's the problem with New York.
Yes.
But the specialty areas at an affordable price is something we really like on Carnival. And you can't beat the Infinity back deck areas on the Vista class ships. It's just,
hmm
it's outstanding.
It is.
So we got the Trezia coming up. We've got some firsts there for y'all.
Yes.
And overall, the Trezia is supposed to open up to the public after 7 p.m., but I think we'll be busy doing other things.
I agree.
The Havana keeps it completely private the whole time. So it's never crowded, always plenty of seats, great location, and of course, infinity pools and beautiful views. And we have some great videos on that, guys, and
Yeah.
I highly recommend checking that out if you're interested in the Havana area, because I think it is one of the best experiences that Carnival offers at an affordable rate.
They do.
And reach out to us at High Seas Friends Travel Facebook or highseasfriendstravel@gmail.com
Yes.
if we can help you
Mhm.
book that. But is there anything else that you want to add on this?
No, I
Havana
mean, it's
area?
like one of our favorite areas if we're on a Vista class ship or one of the XL ships. So.
Right, absolutely.
Mhm.
So it's a great location for us because we enjoy the nightlife, and we generally stay away from the busier pools and stuff like
Yes.
that, and we vacation and cruise to relax for the most part. So it works out well for us.
Yes.
All right, my friends. So stay tuned. We're going to get into a little bonus feature here that keeps us coming back to Carnival. Stay tuned.
Okay, Paul, we're winding down to your bonus feature here on your list. What is that?
All right, my friends. Well, thank you for hanging in there,
Yeah.
guys. And we're giving you a little bonus of something that is really important to us and that we really love about Carnival. And number one is just going to be the fun ship overall, the fun attitude. And I'm going to have to go with like all the deck parties is fun for a lot of people. And you know, the dancing, the specialty singing, the talent that a lot of your servers have, singers have been amazing. And we've got them in the vlogs, guys, so if you haven't, check them out. But also, I just want to talk one thing that I really enjoy about Carnival is the fun staff.
Yes.
The hard-working people. And they're always great, a lot of fun. We have a good time with them. And those are the people, said it many times, that make your cruise.
They do.
The beards and suits, probably could use a few less of them, and we could use a few more of the hard-working stewards and wait staff and bartenders. And Carnival, give them a raise.
I agree. They're great.
They're great.
They make our cruise wonderful.
Yep, they make our cruise. They make it. They make it.
Yes.
It's the fun people, always so interactive. When we've done another cruise line, not so interactive.
No.
I mean, we've met some great people. They're nice, but it's just a fun attitude, and you know, God bless them. They work so hard, and hopefully, you know, they'll get a little bit more help. But stay tuned, guys, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button because we're going to Manhattan. We're doing a lot of first bites. We're going on that Carnival Venezia. We're going to let you know there's a lot of bad reviews out there. We've got a special area. We were a little nervous in the service there, but we're going to bring it to you guys, and we're going to let you know the real deal there. So we want to thank everybody for watching. Okay, guys, and take care, and thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you out on the high seas. Take care, my friends. Bye.
Bye.